Hi guys, Fuzz here and welcome back once again to Final Fantasy VIII, and today, without any further ado, we're going to be cracking on straight with more of the main story content. So as usual, if you enjoy this episode, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up like button and go ahead and subscribe to the YouTube channel, and that'll just keep you informed when new episodes are released. So here at the directory, we're going to select the dormitory. That's going to be our next destination. And I'm going to give you some very specific instructions as we go through this episode. So make sure you follow them as close as possible. And there's a reason for that, which I'll explain as we get going. So we come here now with the option to get changed. And only choose this option once you've done everything you want to do in terms of card battling and gearing up your characters. Because once we start, then we're officially beginning the exam. So, the first instruction that I'm going to give you is do not speak to anybody. Basically, our final exam score will factor in numerous things, and something that we can't really see but is factored in is deductions, and something that that gives us deductions is speaking to people that we don't need to speak to. So from now on, until I tell you that the mission is finished, that the exam is finished, sorry, do not speak to anyone unless I tell you that you can. Anyway, we need to rest now. Oh, I thought we needed to rest, I guess not. Now that we're in uniform, we can just head back to the main hall, and theoretically everybody should be waiting for us. There we go. So here comes Zell. We're being introduced to him for the first time now. I'm not going to watch the limit break tutorial for Zell, but by all means you can go ahead and do so if you are not familiar with it. And how wonderful. Cypher is going to be our squad leader. Awkward. Right then. So now we actually get to find out what it is that we need to do. But I don't think Quistis is going to be the one explaining it to us. Enter the headmaster. Seems like a very proud man, doesn't he, Headmaster Sid? As he should be, of course. Thinks very highly of his Seed members. I think we're going to have to really impress him playing the Squall in order to become Seed. And whoa, does Headmaster Sid look dodgy there. He's like Pixel Sid. Anyway, you do not want to speak to either of these characters now, since that will add deductions to your final score. Instead, we'll just head down south and the scene will continue. Where is Squall keeping his gunblade? I don't think that thing folds up, does it? Yes, so we did see that mysterious girl earlier on. We haven't seen her since. We don't know what she's about. But Cypher's going to chime in with his usual quips. So we get to drive our first vehicle here. And we're just going to drive straight to the town. Just crash straight into it. And once again, we need to do exactly what Quistis says. So do not stop to talk to anybody, since that will deduct points from your score. Just head straight for the submarine. And we're going to get this quite lengthy scene here, but there's going to be a couple of important choices we need to make. And I'll tell you which ones are best so that your score doesn't get reduced. Poor Cypher, having to do the exam multiple times. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have our work cut out for us. We've got a very specific set of instructions here on how to handle the G army. Right, so we have a few choices here. It's important that we select the do nothing choice. And now we get another choice. We can either follow Cypher's order or ignore him. And we are going to follow his order. Okay, so first point of order is we need to do what Quistis has just instructed us to do, which is to make sure our party is equipped. We're going to head to the switch command first of all, and I was going to remove stuff. Oh right, yeah. We're going to, what has Quistis got? She's got, well, we'll give it to Cypher and then we'll find out. So first of all, we're going to want to make sure that Zhao has got a GF. I'm going to give him Shiva. So we'll give Quetzalcoatl to Cypher, and then Ifrit to what's his name, to Squall. So we'll keep Ifrit and Squall. Who am I on? Zhao, yeah. Oops. Make sure I've got this set up correctly. Looks like I have. Yep. Make sure that Cypher's ready to go as well. And we can also give them some magics. Cypher will have Quistis' magic because we switched them around. 23, 26. And we might need to give some magic to Zhao. Yeah, he's going to need some magic, alright. If we go to... We don't want to switch everything. So if we just head to the magic option, then we can... In fact, I'm probably just going to give the water to Zhao. I know that Cypher's got it on his magic, so we'll just throw something else onto him, because water's such a good spell to stick onto strength, which Zal can actually do. Now we can give him 39 strength, and I'm not going to bother with anything else. And we'll just make sure that Squall is still good to go with Ifrit, and it looks like he is. If you've got more fish fins, by the way, I'll just check if we have. We can probably get some more waters going. Yeah, so we'll throw some more waters onto Cypher. Okay, there we go, that'll do. I think we can say that we're ready now. One thing I would recommend though is that you don't let Cypher kill anyone, since you actually get points based on who gets the maximum amount of kills. And if Cypher, which is 75, and you really want that to be your party, because if Cypher does it, kills anyone, then he's going to have to get the maximum. So again, we're not going to speak to anybody, but we are going to use the save point. Okay, and as we proceed, we'll be attacked by 2 G Army soldiers, which are fairly easy to kill actually. And I suspect that Squall will be doing most of the killing, since he has the very nice strength stat thanks to our tornadoes. 900 points of damage, not too shabby at all. I've got some of our first ammo. So we'll head through here. More soldier action. Again, don't let Cypher get any kills in. Although Zal with his water junction to strength is actually doing quite a lot of damage as well. Obviously not as much as Squall, but it's enough to be one-shotting these fairly weak enemies actually. So once more, I'm not speaking to anybody. And into the square we go. And there's another Galbadian army soldier just waiting to pounce on us. And that's our first time seeing 1,000 damage actually in one hit. Right, so now we have to look to make sure there's no more soldiers. And as it turns out, there is one more, just up here. And that's all the soldiers cleared out for now, which is why we get the victory music. Adding some potions to our arsenal, always handy. Right then, so now we do need to speak to Cypher. But since how this is part of the story, we won't get deductions for this. We need to speak to him twice, so first we'll speak to him here. And again. And now we'll get a scene. Looks like Cypher's addicted to just smashing things with his gunblade. He's getting chills. He's like, let me at them. Right. So it looks like Cypher is giving us new orders now, and we're going to be heading down quite a linear pathway, in all honesty, but it is going to be plagued by random encounters of various soldiers and nasty wildlife. Speaking of which, once again, you don't want to be letting Cypher get any kills. By kills, I mean finishing blows. Killing blows. But as these are one shot, that just means don't attack them with Cypher. And don't speak to any of the wounded soldiers either. And now we're going to be forced into battle with an anaconda. And once again, I'm not going to be using Cypher to get the killing blow. I mean, he can go ahead and attack perhaps first. You can also use the trigger command with Cypher, but it's a much shorter window to be able to do so. So you might struggle to get the extra damage on it. And we'll just carry on along the path here. You can spend some time doing some drawing as well if you want to, if there's any magics that you particularly want to get. I do recommend some of these might have cure, that you do stock up on it if need be. But for now, I'm just going to crack straight on with the killing. And here we'll get another scene where Cypher's going to be leaving the party in a moment. But what we've equipped him with will be automatically removed back into our inventory anyway, so don't worry about that. And you might remember this young lady from running into us in the corridor right at the start of the game, asking for a tour from school, but we told her we didn't have the time. Well, this is Selfie. Possibly unfortunately named in light of today's technological advancements. Okay, so first thing we're going to do is throw... oh no, she's not in the group yet, so we'll just make our way back down. Could have just jumped actually, in fact, let's do that. Oh, actually no, we won't jump the cliff. I'll tell you why. You get penalties, I've just realised. We need to do it all by the book to make sure that we don't lose points on our exam. Okay, so now Selfie joins our party. And she automatically has Cypher's magic, but we do just need to give her a Guardian Force. So say hello to Quetzalcoatl. Bit of water. And her magic spell is 28. So we're probably going to be using her for drawing. So I'm going to give her the magic ability as well, because we are about to draw some blind magic, which is going to be somewhat useful. Okay, so into the communication tower we go. And here's the draw point, which I'm going to draw with Selfie here. She got 8 blinds, not too shabby. I think you can get up to 15 from a single draw point. But the higher your magic stat, the more you'll be able to draw. It looks like we're going to have one final battle before we actually get to save the game, and then make our way up to the customary bosses, which I'm sure will come as no surprise to you. By no surprise, I don't mean that you know who the bosses are, you don't, but the fact that there are bosses. But I'm going to finish off here today, folks, so thanks for joining me. Don't forget as well that if you want to support me, you can head over to the Facebook FuzzfingerGaming fan page and just like that. And I do try to post updates and whatnot to what I'm doing on that page. And a lot of the time, if you're worried about where I am and want to know what's going on, then you can usually find out by heading over there as well. But thanks a lot, guys, for joining me, and I'll see you next time as we continue on with Final Fantasy VIII. I hope you're enjoying this. See you soon.